Good morning, friends, and it is time for another magical day at Disney. Today we're going to Epcot, and I have on my Belle outfit so that when I'm in France I'll fit right in. I'm really excited. I think this is the day I've been like the second most excited about as opposed to our arrival day. We're gonna try some of the foods and goodies from the Flower and Garden Festival, and I'm going to be searching around the World Showcase for some fun little souvenirs to take to teach my students about different countries next year. So I'm really excited, and we're gonna go jump on the Skyliner and head to Epcot. So I'm gonna do a room tour a little bit later, but I wanted to go ahead and show you some of the fun details around our resort room. So here's a fun mirror in the Little Mermaid room with some cute, colorful fishes on it. Also these headboards that look like seashells. And there's Flounder and Sebastian giving each other a high fin. Is it a high fin or a high five? A high claw? I don't know. Over here you can see Prince Eric in a picture frame on the wall. Here's the curtain that separates the bathroom area from the rest of the room so people can have a little privacy when they're getting ready in the morning. It's really cute. It has a little octopus on it. There's some really fun details in this room, and I'll show you more of those in the room tour later. We're about to get on Figment, and this one is for my school kids who would sing the Imagination song every day at school. This is for them because they're in love with Figment.
With just a spark of inspiration, I made my house an innovation. Imagination really found around. They come right up and upside down. Now here's a real house. Come on in. So what do you think? Is it more than you can imagine? It's exactly what I imagined. Imagination is the brains of a house.
Of course! Imagination is just turning your brain.
We're about to do one of my mom's favorite attractions, and it's a bit unexpected. Do you want to tell them what it is?
It's the land.
Yes.
It's because I am really big on showing children where their food and stuff comes from, and it doesn't just happen. And I love to garden myself. We have always had a garden, and this fascinates me.
Yeah, it's fun to see the different vegetables and plants that they have, and just the unique ways of growing. In fact, at home we now have like a hydroponic, I guess, kind of plant thing. Yeah, a small one. And it's been fun watching it grow, but it reminds us of this ride. The wisdom of children will always amaze me. Look at that, age 10. So much wisdom. This is Mama's dream room. She wants to live in the home.
Of all the forces at work
I think it looks like a nice house too. I'd live there.
found effects. The need to produce
White
food
picket
for the
fence.
growing world led to the enormous use and sometimes overuse of land. In our search for more efficient ways of agriculture,
Okay, Mama's in heaven now.
Look at the ginger.
now and into the future.
Yeah, it is. It's different every time.
The tropics are home to the greatest diversity of plants on the planet. Many of these,
Bread
like
fruit.
papaya,
Never heard of that.
bananas, cacao, coffee, and rice, are well known around the world.
Look, they missed us.
These are just a few of the edible plants that
They missed us.
nutrition. Many are rich in vitamins and minerals.
At the house. I wonder if they grow like that in the wild. So here to try at the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. So here we have the avocado toast, and over here we have the shrimp and grits. These are from Sunshine Griddle over near Test Track, and you'll probably hear a car in a minute. Yeah, it's kind of noisy over here, but we're gonna try these two wonderful dishes and see how they taste. Hi guys, so we really enjoyed both the shrimp and grits and the avocado toast.
Delicious. Avocado toast was so fresh. It had the radishes
And it also had tomatoes that had this nice acid kick to them. It was really creamy. The avocado was super creamy, and the goat cheese gave it a little bit of tartness.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, it just had so many different flavors in it. It was really good.
It even had a nuttiness at some point.
It did. There was a little bit of a nuttiness to it. That crunch that it had was good too. We also had the shrimp and grits, and it had such a nice spice to it. It wasn't overly spicy, just enough to kind of warm your tongue up a little bit.
A little bit different than what we have or what we're used to in South Carolina, but it was really, really good.
It was really good, and the grits were so creamy that she thought they were mashed potatoes at first. And then the corn added a level of sweetness and crunch to it too.
The corn was special. That was a special touch right there.
Yeah, it really was. So we really enjoyed those items, and we do recommend those if you are able to make it here before the Flower and Garden Festival ends. The line for Test Track, and this is the car that we designed. It's got 76 power, 45 responsiveness, 42 capability, and 36 efficiency. But I think it looks pretty fantastic. What do you guys think? Mama says it is such a girly car.
It is. It is firm and purple.
That's right. Go Paladins. I found these beautiful ears here in the Mexico Pavilion, and I think I'm gonna have to pick up a pair. They are just gorgeous. Also from Northern Bloom, we have the Seared Scallops, and it looks like it has some sort of potato and green beans with it. I'm really excited to try this because I've never actually had scallops like it all before, but my mama raves about them. Okay, so Mama and I are here to tell you guys what we thought about the scallops.
They were different than any that I have had before, and that's my favorite seafood. I was looking at the description they gave, and to me they had a citrusy taste to them, but it doesn't say that it contained any citrus.
That surprises me because it definitely had like a lemony tang to it.
And it was really good. The bacon and all had that salty flavor.
Yeah, there was like a bacon part to it, and you could taste the vinegar in that. It was really good. In fact, I think I liked the bacon, like whatever it was, the bacon jam or whatever it was, better than the scallops themselves.
You liked the potatoes too.
And the potatoes were purple. You cut them in half and they were purple. It made me really happy. And for dessert, we're gonna try the maple pound cake. And this is so interesting because it has popcorn on top. I never thought of pairing popcorn with ice cream, but we'll see what it's like. Okay, so the griddled maple pound cake.
Well,
that was delicious. And it,
take that,
like, the popcorn with it worked.
Yeah, it was pound cake is my favorite of all cakes. I love homemade pound cake. And the maple flavor kind of took you by surprise at first.
It did, and then the peaches with it weren't overly sweet. It was kind of almost like a peach cobbler taste to the peaches.
It did. It tasted like peach cobbler with a maple flavoring or something in it. It was really good.
It was delicious, and we just now realized that the gelato with it was a sweet corn gelato, but it didn't taste like corn to me. It just tasted like vanilla ice cream.
So the Tangerine Cafe in Morocco has always been our favorite quick service restaurant at Disney, but they're not open right now. But there is a Moroccan booth here at the Flower and Garden Festival, and they have something called Shakshuka, which is kind of like an eggplant stew. And this is it. We're gonna try it, and it just looks so delicious. It comes with some pita.
So what did you think of the shakshuka?
It was really different.
It was. But it was my favorite of the day, I will say. Not hers, but it was my favorite of the day. To me, it tasted like a Moroccan lasagna. Like, it had so many layers of flavor. It had those Moroccan spices, and you could really taste them after you took a bite.
I think that, and Moroccan food is some of my favorite.
Yeah.
I think that I would, and I liked it, but I think I would like it better in the fall.
Yeah, it was very hearty. It was
Yeah.
very hearty. It was more of like a comfort food. Maybe not something you would want to eat in the heat in Florida all the time, but I thought it was delicious.
And we did eat it towards the end of the day, so it had cooled off a little bit.
Yeah, it had. And the pita with it was really good. It was a really light pita. It wasn't super heavy or chewy. It was really good. So I'm really thinking that they should rename Epcot to the park where you come to stuff yourself with food, because that's basically all that we've done today. But it's been fantastic, and I would not trade it for the world. You guys, the festivals here at Disney are like the thing, you know. I was telling my mama earlier that it would be awesome just to like come here if you lived here and hang out with your friends in World Showcase. Oh, it just sounds like a dream.
These trains at Germany remind me of a man that me and my family used to call Uncle Mikey. He loved trains. So this place always reminds me of him. So if you look really close at this guy up here, you can see that on the front of his crown there is a hidden Mickey. So he is the first of the three like statues that you see at the top of the building where in the Germany Pavilion. We made it to the Epcot experience. I'm excited to see what all is coming in the future to Epcot. They're testing fireworks outside our resort tonight, and it's such a nice preview for what's to come just here tomorrow. What a perfect way to end a wonderful day.